It's 5:50 p.m. on January 20th, 2024. John, a college student, is sitting at his desk when his phone suddenly rings. The number is unfamiliar. Curious, he answers. Seconds later, a message with a 6-digit code flashes across his screen. The caller then asks John to recite the 6-digit code. As John begins to speak, a sudden warning pops up from WhatsApp. Do not share any codes. Alarmed, John hangs up. But before he can process the situation, his phone starts ringing again. It's the same unknown number. Who is this caller? How did he get John's number? And most importantly, what happens to those who do give the code? This is a true story of how WhatsApp can be weaponized to destroy your life. Earlier that evening, John had been at his desk, casually scrolling through his laptop. His phone lit up with an incoming call from an unfamiliar number. Curious, he answered.
Hey, my name is Mark, and the church is about to hold a prayer meeting at 6 p.m. on Zoom. Just wanted to give you a heads up.
John had recently joined a church and was still getting familiar with the members. He had been attending for just a few months and had only recently joined the church's WhatsApp group. He didn't recall meeting a Mark. But then again, it was a large congregation. Maybe Mark was just trying to be helpful. Still, a question lingered. Why the personal call? Wouldn't announcements like this usually be posted in the group chat? He tried to shake the unease. Maybe this was just how things were done. Then Mark said,
I just sent you the 6-digit code for the Zoom meeting. Check your messages and let me know if you got it.
John glanced at his screen. A message had indeed come through. A 6-digit code, just like Mark had said. Mark urged,
Did you get it? Could you confirm it for me? I just want to make sure you have the correct code before the meeting starts.
When John opened the message, he noticed that it mentions WhatsApp and not Zoom. Something wasn't adding up. Why was the code coming from WhatsApp? And why Mark wanted him to repeat it? Before he could make sense of it, Mark gently pressed again.
Hey, can you repeat the code? I need to go prepare soon.
As John starts to recite the code to Mark, his phone vibrated again. A new notification had popped up in the church's WhatsApp. The message said, do not respond to calls from unknown numbers claiming to be from the church and offering Zoom links. It's a scam. John's heart sank. He was seconds away from falling into a trap. He immediately hung up. But before he could even process what had happened, the phone rang again. It was the same number. This time, John didn't answer. He blocked the number and set his phone down with a shaky breath. John had nearly become another victim, but he got lucky. Later that night, John learned that the scammers were successful with getting the code from other church members. How does the scam work? His real goal wasn't to invite John to a prayer meeting. It was something far more dangerous. John's WhatsApp password reset verification code. This scam was not a random act of fraud. I'd followed a carefully crafted strategy designed to manipulate unsuspecting victims. Step 1. Infiltrating a victim's account. Scammers first gain access to a WhatsApp group, sometimes by hacking an existing member's account, sometimes by slipping in unnoticed. They use malware, phishing, SIM swapping, or even steal a victim's phone to gain access. Once inside, they can read past messages, learn about group dynamics, and impersonate a trusted member. Step 2. Avoiding suspicion to blend in, they act like normal members. They mimic the victim's writing style and interact in casual conversations to build trust. They wait patiently before launching their attack. Step 3. Launching the attack. When the time is right, they strike. Victims unknowingly share personal details, banking information, or verification codes, believing they are helping a friend or group member. Malicious links disguised as official updates or urgent requests trick victims into giving up more sensitive information. In John's case, the scammer was after one thing: his WhatsApp account. If John had handed over the 6-digit code, the scammer would have used it to reset his WhatsApp password and lock him out of his own account. Once inside, the fraudster could have messaged John's contacts pretending to be him and targeted even more people. Why do scammers target WhatsApp? WhatsApp is one of the most widely used messaging platforms in the world. It's not just for casual chatting. Many people use it for work, family communication, and even financial transactions. Gaining control of someone's WhatsApp account is a goldmine for a scammer because it grants access to personal messages, which can contain sensitive or private information, photos and videos, which can be used for blackmail, banking and business-related conversations, a victim's entire contact list, allowing scammers to impersonate them. Once scammers take over an account, they can blackmail, commit identity theft, or conduct financial fraud. How to protect yourself. 1. Never share verification codes. Never share a verification code or any one-time password with anyone, even if they claim to be a friend, family member, or organization. These codes allow scammers to hijack your account. 2. Avoid clicking suspicious links. Scammers use links to steal data or spread malware. Even if a link appears to come from a trusted contact, always double-check before clicking. 3. Look out for urgency tactics. Scammers rely on pressure tactics to make you act quickly. If someone is rushing you to provide information, take a step back or enable two-factor authentication, 2FA. This adds an extra layer of protection to your WhatsApp account. Even if a scammer gets your password, they won't be able to log in without your secondary authentication. 5. Lock your phone. Use built-in security features like fingerprint lock, PIN numbers, Face ID, and Touch ID. This protects you even if someone gains access to your phone. 6. Be wary of unsolicited calls or messages. If you receive a call from an unknown number, verify the caller's identity before sharing any information. Never assume that just because someone knows your name or group affiliation, they are legitimate. 7. Manage your WhatsApp privacy settings. Restrict visibility to avoid giving scammers additional information about your personal life. 8. Double-check the source. In John's case, the Zoom meeting code was suspicious. Zoom typically sends meeting links through email or official channels. If something feels off, always verify directly with the organization. 9. Educate your community. Share information about these scams with family, friends, and colleagues. The more people are aware, the harder it is for scammers to succeed. Scammers prey on your trust and lack of awareness. John was lucky, but many others aren't so fortunate. Think you're scam-proof? Let's find out. We've built free, expertly crafted quizzes with over 40 eye-opening questions designed to test just how scam-savvy you really are. At the end of each quiz, you'll get a personalized risk score, low, moderate, or high. Most people don't get the result they expect. And that's the point. These aren't just quizzes, they're a reality check. Some questions might make you squirm, and that's a good thing, because awareness is your strongest defense. Additionally, if you've already fallen victim to a scam and feel unsure about your next steps, don't worry. Download our free Scam Victims Recovery Guide. It outlines the actions you should take and resources to help you regain control. Both the quizzes and the action guide are waiting for you in the description below. Want to go deeper into the minds of scammers? Learn the tricks they use to fool even the sharpest people? We've got that covered. Hit that subscribe button like you're slamming the door on a scammer, and arm yourself with the knowledge they hope you never find. Watch this next video where we expose another clever con and provide tips to protect yourself. Because the truth is, scammers don't need you to trust them. They just need you to trust yourself a little too much.